Hi friends, welcome back to the channel Ruchi's Teaching. This is Ruchi here. In this video, I'm going to explain about the logical operators in the C language. Okay. Before I start my video, I would like to say that please, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe the channel. And after watching the video, if you hope you will like it, please give a thumbs up to it and share to your friends, and don't forget to subscribe the channel, and don't forget to comment in the comment section. Okay, now these logical operators, the word, by that word only you should understand something like logic. In these operators you are using some logic between operands. Okay, now just before going to some truth table, all those things, we will see about the logical operators. What type of operators are it? First of all, logical operators are called binary operators, right? Binary operators. What is binary? Binary operators means a minimum 2 operands should be there, right? Minimum 2 operands should be there, and these logic giving some logic between 2 operands. So you will be using these type of operators, logical operators, for testing the conditions. So what is the difference between logical operators and relational operators is, in relational operators only one condition you will give. Here you will give more than 2 conditions. Okay, that's why you will call it as logical operators. So you will test for 2 or more conditions, right? That's why these operators are used. If you want to check 2 or more conditions, then these logical operators are used. Next, the output, the result for these operators is either true or false, just like the relational operators, right? Now either true or false. Okay, so when it is true, you will be getting the numerical value 1. When it is false, you will be getting the numerical value 0. Okay, so these are the some properties of the logical operators, and I'm going to discuss about the types of logical operators. How many types of logical operators are there, and what are they? All those things I will write now on. Okay, types of logical operators I'm going to write now. Types of logical operators. For that, operator, meaning and example. Okay, there are 3 types of logical operators are there. Those are, first one, using both ampersands. This symbol is named it as ampersand. So 2 ampersands are used in one condition. So you will call this as logical and operator, right? Logical and operator. Okay, now how you are going to write with the constants or the operands is A ampersand B. Okay, that means A condition, A should be, A and B, both the conditions should be satisfied there. Then only the value will be true, or both should be satisfied. Whatever condition you are giving, A should be satisfied, B should be satisfied. Then only the result will be true. Otherwise it is false. Okay, both should be satisfied. Next one is OR. This is a logical OR operator. Now you will call it as logical OR operator. Now here how you will use A or B. That means any one, either A or B. If that's A satisfies, then it will give the true. If A satisfied and B is not satisfied, then it will give true. If A is B satisfied, A is not satisfied, then also it will give true. If both are not satisfied, then it will give 0. Okay, false. Next is not, the operator not. Okay, so this is the logical not. Okay, logical not you will call this as. And how you are going to write this is A not B. That means A not B means that condition itself is false. Okay, A not B means A is not equal to B. Okay, so we'll see what is the result of this. We will see in the truth table. Okay, truth table of each one I will discuss. Okay, so now you understood about this. There are 3 logical operators: ampersand, or, and not. Ampersand means logical and, logical or, and logical not. These are the examples by using constants I have written. Okay. Okay, let us discuss truth table for logical and operator. Okay. Now truth table for logical and. Okay. Now A is one condition, B is one condition, and A ampersand B. That means these two are the 2 conditions you are using in this operator. Okay, so here I will write A and B are conditions here. Okay, now suppose if A is true, think that A is true, that means one condition is true. Next, B is also true. Okay, B is also true. Then both A and B, compulsory the answer will be true. Okay, so this is true, if this is true, then only the value will be 1. Then this is also true, the value, return value will be 1. Next, now when these 2 are true, the automatically the result will be true only. The condition, if 2 conditions are true, then the return value will be true. Okay, when all the component, when these 2 component conditions, when for a condition in the logical operator, and if all the component conditions are true, then the result value also will be true. Otherwise it will give the false result. Okay, next, if first condition is true, then B second condition is think that it is false, its value is 0, think that it is false, then automatically A and A ampersand B, A ampersand B, that is logical and operator of A and B all will be 0, that is false. Right? Understood? Any one condition, if it is satisfied also, it is not true. Both the conditions should be satisfied. That is the meaning of the both the ampersands. Okay, here. Next, if this is false, right, then B is true, then also the same answer you will get, because only one condition is true, then it is false, the result will be false. Next, if this one is false, if A is for A is not, condition is false, B condition is also false, false means 0, then the automatically the result also will be false. Understood? So this is the truth table for logical and operator. So hope you understood this. So all the component conditions of logical and operator are true, then only the value, the result will be true. Otherwise, if any one of the condition is false or true also, the result will be false. Okay, so this is a truth table of the logical and. Next truth table will be about logical or. So for the conditions or the result will be opposite to the logical not. Okay, like here only I will do some changes. Now here instead of and, or, now I am discussing about the or. So or is nothing but or, logical or operator I am discussing. How you are going to write? Like this. Okay, now think that A condition is true, B condition is true, then automatically this is true. Okay, next, if A condition is true, B condition is false, what we have given here, A or B, right? If A condition is A or B, in the sense what? Either A should be true or B should be true. If one of these is true, automatically the result will be true. So here the result will be 1 giving true, condition satisfying. Condition here satisfying is true. That's why the result will be true. That means the return value will be 1. Understood? Next, think that if A condition is false, B condition is true. Again, what's happening here? Any one of the condition is becoming true. So the result will be compulsory true. Are you getting my point? So this will be automatically reverse of the logical not. Sorry, logical and. Okay. Next, last one. If A condition is 0, A condition is false, so the return value will be 0. If B condition is false, that means it's not satisfied, then the return value is 0. Automatically both are 0, then it will be the result will be the 0. So the condition is false statement. So here you can observe the truth table of logical or and logical not is quite opposite to each other. If logical not is in one case, if logical operator is in one thing, that opposite of that logical and will be the logical or. Okay, so this is a truth table for or. Okay, now logical not. Okay, now we'll discuss about the logical not, truth table for the logical not. Now A is one condition, not A, right? A is one condition and not A. Now suppose think that A condition is true, the value will be 1. So what reverse of that will be there for? The result will be for logical not operator, the result of the condition will be opposite. So what is here? Not A. If A is true, not A is automatically 0. That means if this is true, this will be false. Now if A is 0, that means A condition is not satisfied. If it is false, then not A will be automatically the opposite condition. So it will be true. Okay, so this is the logical or not. So when component condition, these component conditions are true, then the logical not will be false. When component condition is true, then logical not operator result will be opposite, will be false. That is opposite of the opposite to the particular condition, opposite. So here you just think of these conditions. It automatically, if condition is true, when you are using logical not, automatically it will be reverse of it. Okay, opposite of it. Okay, so this is about the logical not. Now let us see one example program using all these operators, logical operators. Okay, we'll write one example program for logical and operator using those conditions. So here I'll be taking three variables and I'll assign some values to it. Then we'll see what happens. Okay. Now hash include stdio.h. Now int main, open the braces. Now declaration part I am doing here. I am declaring three variables. Int a comma b comma c. This is declaration. Now I am assigning the values. A equal to 20, b equal to 10 and c equal to 5. Okay. This is the assigning, that means these values are stored in this variables. Understood? These values are stored in this particular variables. All these things we have learned in our earlier classes. Okay. Next I am going to print the values. Printf /n the value of a is %d, close it, a, close it. Now printf /n the value of b is %d, close it. Printf /n the value of c is %d, close it, c. Now I am using, after printing all the values, whatever I have assigned to the variables, those values will be printed by these statements. Now I am using the condition like logical and condition by using if statement. Okay, if statement and all will be discussing about those things in our further classes, but meanwhile you just think that it is an if statement. Conditions and all, for checking the conditions, if statement, if else statements are used. Now if, open the braces, a is greater than, actually this program I am writing for showing the biggest number of the three numbers. I have used here three numbers. So which is the biggest, it has to print. So before starting the program, you have to just give a comment like this, showing the biggest of three numbers is the program. Okay, biggest of the three numbers using logical AND. Okay, using logical AND operator. Okay, this is the comment, right? If you see that, you can understand what is the program. So biggest of the three numbers using logical AND operator. Here I am writing the program. Now a is greater than b. Here condition I am checking to print the bigger number of the three numbers. Which is the biggest of the three numbers, you have to check the condition whether a is greater than b or a is greater than c. Next, after checking a, then you have to go for b, whether b is greater than c. Then it is going to print whichever number is the condition. What I am writing is, you just observe it, you will understand. Now if a is greater than b, I am using logical AND operator here. So ampersand a is greater than c also. That means it has to satisfy both the conditions, this condition and as well as this condition. Then only you will say as a is greater than b and c. Okay. Now if this condition is satisfied, then what it has to do is print f, open the braces, /n, a is greater or a is bigger number. A is bigger or biggest. Okay. Now close it. So this is, it's going to print this. Suppose if this condition, one of the condition is not satisfied, then what it has to do is, it has to come to the else if condition. Okay. Then one more condition I am writing here, else if B is greater than C. That means already we have checked A here. Now we are giving condition for B. If B is greater than C, then printf. What you have to print? B is biggest. Okay. Now, suppose if B is not greater than C, then what it has to do is else if. What it has to do? Slash n C is biggest. Okay. Now this is the program. Now here condition, it is checking the condition. Now I will close the program. Now let us try one example. Now I have written the condition. Suppose if you try on the system, what will be the result or what will be the output, I will show you now. Okay. Now here I have taken A is 20, B is 10 and C. Now I will check the condition here. What will be the result, we'll see. What is the output for this program, we'll see. Now A is what? For this condition, I am checking this condition. Okay. A is what? A is 20. 20 is greater than, B is what? 10. Ampersand. A is greater than C. A is what? 20. Greater than C is what? 5. Now you only see. 20 is greater than 10. Yes, this is true. And this condition also should be satisfied, right? So again A is what? 20 is greater than 5. Yes, it is true. So the moment it sees that this is true, automatically it will print this. So the output will be A is biggest. Suppose if you have not, if think that if you have using 50 here. Okay. Now what happens? Again you just check it out. If 20 is greater than 10, ampersand 20 is greater than 50. Will it satisfy the condition? No, because this is true. Okay. But this is not true. So this is false. Automatically it will enter into the else if condition. Now here what it will check? What is the condition here? B is greater than C. B is what here? B is 10. So 10 is greater than, what is C here? 50. Now 10 is greater than 50 here? No, the condition is false. So that means here also the condition is not satisfying. Automatically it will enter into the else if condition again. So here when compiler enters into the else if condition, it just displays that C is the biggest. So when you go for this type of values, it will give the C is the biggest. So you just change the values when you are doing the program, when you are practicing the program on the system. You just change the values here and there and then see, then you will understand the condition, what type of condition you are giving there. Okay, you will understand the logic in the if condition. Okay, so hope you understood this program. Still if you have any doubts in this, with this I have completed logical operators, and next will be the assignment operators. And if you have any doubts in this, so let me know through comment section. So please comment in the comment section, and again I am telling you, please try to subscribe the channel and give a thumbs up to it. Okay then.